This video is to record how we manage the support shared inbox. Now, the purpose of having a shared inbox is so that we not individually look after the email from our own inbox. In case we are away on annual leave or sick leave, we can still have our colleague look after the emails. The other benefit is that we can regular clean the inbox so that all the client correspondence can be kept in the history. So when we go back to look for something, we can always find rather than sitting in our own inbox. It's also for compliance purpose if we really want to find out what was the communication between us and the client or prospects. The difficulty of managing this shared inbox, if we don't manage properly, it can have a two scenario happens. One is we all assume the email will be looked after by someone, but no one actually responsible for that. The second scenario is everyone looking at the same email over and over again, just want to make sure that they don't miss the emails. So it's actually not really good use of the time. So what we agreed so far is that every email comes in, whoever see that email first will put a color against that email by right-clicking the email and choose a category. Now we have an initial and a color for different colleagues, so we just use the color code. So if we know this email is for Connie, then we just choose CW. If you're not sure, you can wait for that person to color code themselves so that we can have all the emails color coded. And depends on that person's preference in terms of when they want to clear the email. Someone have a preference of cleaning daily. Some people want to do it real time. Some people want to do it on weekly basis or when the task finish. That's all fine as long as they have their color code. They eventually going to do that, and other people don't need to worry about that. The other area that we get email is from the bank. That kind of communication is normally for either policy change or interest rate change or procedure change. It's important that we all familiar with that. For some people, that's critical to understand the change. If it's a process change, then the customer insight role need to really understand in and out, so that when we actually deliver the service to the client, we make sure we actually compliant, we follow the lender's policy. If it's a credit policy, then probably credit role need to actually dig further and find out how that impact on our customer. But we should all read it. Therefore, the reason the way we manage that is when the communication comes in, we'll have a color code for everyone in the team. And if you read it, then you just remove yourself from the color code so that people know, okay, you have read it. And the last person to remove the color code after reading will need to make sure that eventually goes to the compliance folder, which is also under the support shared inbox. You just need to go to the C, find the compliance. So we archive that. And in the future, if we want to retrieve, it's there. So this is how we manage the support shared inbox.